Our long national nightmare is over.
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 Our long national nightmare is over. Letterman is retiring.
You're just kidding, right?
That was the beginning of the end, the start of the very last late night show with David Letterman. After more than 6,000 episodes in 33 years, he is now done. But before he left, he had one last special star-studded top 10 list.
Dave, I have no idea what I'll do when you go off the air. You know, I just thought of something. I'll be fine.
I'm just glad your show is being given to another white guy.
You know, I had nothing to do with that.
Thanks for letting me take part in another hugely disappointing series finale.
The cutaway to Seinfeld was perfect there. Dave's last musical guest was the Foo Fighters. Of course, Stephen Colbert will take over for Dave in September. Now, we were talking in the break. Turns out that I'm the only one who actually watched the entire show last night, but you guys have seen clips in the top 10 list. What do you think, first of all, in terms of a series finale? Because it's not easy to wrap up a career.
Which was good. It wasn't maudlin, you know, spotlight, a guy sitting on the stool, weeping silently to himself, what'll I do with my life? He made people laugh. It was a good finale, and good luck to him.
And he was young enough to walk out on his own power. I mean, I think he could go for a few more years, but he didn't, and I think that's the right way to go.
But I think there'll be a lot of pressure on Stephen Colbert, who will constantly be compared to him.
Well, I think that's maybe why he's getting 3 months before Colbert stops. I don't know what CBS is going to do for the next 3 months.
I still miss Johnny Carson. We're talking about Johnny Carson, you know?
Sure. You know, one of the things about Letterman is that he seemed very humble last night, and he talked a lot about the people who worked on the show. He ended with a long montage showing or behind the scenes look at some of the people who work on the show. So it wasn't all about him, which I thought was a nice touch. Now, I remember him from the late night days, from the NBC days, and I sort of stopped watching when he made the switch to CBS. It seemed a little different.
Brand loyalty?
What's that?
Brand
loyalty?
loyalty?
It seemed like the show changed a little bit. Like it was a little less irreverent. It was a little more middle of the road.
I think he definitely switched. There was a good piece in the New York Post today by a writer named Kyle Smith who addressed that. Also, Letterman, for those of us on the conservative side, Letterman got more political as time went on.
He did,
and he lost a lot of us as viewers. I can say he lost me.
You guys
anyway.
have no sense of humor anyway.
Oh, we laugh.
Do you think he was a liberal? Do you think he's a liberal?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
See, I actually asked this in one of our meetings, and there was no, there were a lot of people questioning me as to whether he was liberal or conservative, or how would you know? But certainly his takedown of McCain in 2008 was.
Yeah, but he wasn't always knee jerk. I mean, he was very supportive of Giuliani, especially after 9/11. Mm-hmm. He was good to him, but he did get political. And I think that's a mistake in comedy, in that type of comedy. Carson was a liberal, but you never could guess it. But anyway, Letterman.
No, you could guess it in both of them. The difference is Carson never left an impression that guests or programming was a function, was being held captive to that ideology.
Yeah, well, it was a different time.
And these guys, you actually do get to know them, and it's not easy, it's not quick, but you get the sense what they care about. And he had his politics. That's part of who he is. God bless him.
Yeah. Quickly, favorite Letterman bits over the years? Anything that pops to mind?
Oh, I'd say the Velcro, jumping into the Velcro wall.
He did a bunch of those with the Velcro or the Alka-Seltzer suit, or he did one where he went into a bowl of nacho cheese.
Yeah, dropping water balloons.
I'll tell you a Letterman-related story. Years ago,
we don't have time. I'm sorry.
Years ago, I used to hang out
in terms of
at
getting
a restaurant right in that theater.
We're still out of time. In terms of getting to know people who are on TV every week, hey, be sure to catch Richard and Bill on our weekend show, Newsbreakers. It airs on Fios 1 in the Hudson Valley. Jessica, you should really check the show out. It's a lot of fun.
I have heard about it.
Thank you.
Guest appearance.
Thank you guys for being here. Up next, our Hudson Valley headlines.